Animal rights activist or international man of mystery? How about both? Eric Margolis is a real anomaly of things. This guy, in his 30 or 40 year business career, which was with Jameson Vitamins or writing for the Toronto Sun or really every publication in the world, was known as someone that would go to war and not only get in the country where the war was happening, but talk to the main generals and the dictators and the opposition. Turns out, the softer side of Mr. Eric Margolis.
It began when I was a boy. I always had a very strong identification with animals, a strong sympathy and feeling for them. I loved animals of all kinds, and any mistreatment of animals just drove me crazy and it made me very, very angry. Well, as I developed on through my multifaceted business career, I kind of got away from that passion. But when I had my vitamin company, Jameson, I was able to devote attention to it then, and to become the first company in Canada that said no animal testing, and auditing suppliers of raw materials to make sure that they weren't testing on the sly, and in helping all kinds of animal programs around Canada, as well as planting trees. Another of my passions. Well, I do. I have a special feeling for animals. I can almost tune into their thinking, or perhaps more important, to their emotions. And the emotions that link them to us: fear, loneliness, deprivation, hunger. We're animals too. We have the same problems. So across the whole spectrum of the animal world, which we have largely enslaved, I often think that our animals are a modern form of slavery. We have these poor creatures that are considered sub-intelligence. They can't speak for themselves, and we do terrible things to them. Using them for meat.
So you don't eat meat?
Eating them, I try not to. I live at home with a house full of cats and dogs who are all rescues from humane societies or puppy mill situations, and I would have hundreds more, except my wife is threatening to leave me if I had one more cat in the house. I really devoted myself to try and help them, but with the caveat that Mother Teresa said. She said, I cannot perform large miracles, but I can perform a lot of small miracles. That's just my policy. They said that it's going to cost $16,000 in vet bills to repair this little guy, to make sure that he's live. Otherwise, they're going to euthanize him, as they call it. I always say kill, not euthanize. And he was such a little sweet guy, and I just felt so badly, and nobody was offering to help him, and no vets came forth and said, we'll do it pro bono. So my dogs and cats at home demanded that I do something.
And they actually eat dogs?
They do.
The hell's...
We eat sheep. It's an old North Asian custom, because it's done in China extensively and in Korea. It's supposed to strengthen, dog meat's supposed to strengthen your body for winter coming in. They have ferocious winters there, and it's an older people's thing. The government's embarrassed by it, and they're trying to end the business without causing too much ruckus. And we and other humane groups have been over there trying to rescue. And they're sweet little dogs, these Korean dogs. They're adorable, friendly. We're taking them out of cages. I must say I was thrilled when we brought them here to Canada. For me, Canada is the free world. And we brought all kinds of animals here to rescue them from peril. By and large, I think I prefer animals to humans sometimes. At least you know you can count on them more.